Excuse me, sir? Yeah, your body belongs to the cult now, and you must maintain it. You don't want to find out what happens to people who get sick around here. Denim, denim, denim. What? I don't get it. Good to see you, Blitz. Denim, denim, denim. I can't. I'm not saying it. I don't know. I'm scared. I feel stupid. I can't. If I say it any faster, I'll actually become stupid. I'll Google it later. I'm gonna watch a YouTube video about it later. I assume it sounds like the music or something, but I can't remember. I'm like, I can't, it's not ringing any bells. It's a play on words from the second map. Exactly. Yeah, I'll definitely look it up later, though. Good to see you all. Welcome to Monday Book Club. Oh, God. Sorry, I swallowed a fly. We are not going to finish the book today, but we are so fucking close. There are, I think, 40 pages left. 40 odd pages left. And we are officially starting the final chapter. Part 8. Look at that. Part 8. Shikata Ganai. Dun dun dun. It's the end. Shikata Ganai is a Japanese phrase, according to this book, which means there is no other way. It's almost kind of, I think it's kind of like So It Goes. Kind of similar to that. They would say it to themselves when they were the first 100 trying to build the first habitat on Mars. And they had some Japanese scientists with them, and they would always say Shikata Ganai whenever like a problem would arise, and they would just have to solve it with whatever they had on hand. One instance I remember is they had nuclear reactors that were dropped on the planet in supply drops years prior. And then when they got there, they're like, why don't we use wind power? And they're like, we have nuclear reactors, bro. Shikata Ganai. There's no other way. It's just what we're doing. We could do whatever we wanted, but this is the way we're going to do it. And that is where we are. Nadia blew up the moon, crashed it into the earth. After many cities were blown up and her friends were killed, and they cut the space elevator down and killed Anne's son. On accident, though. They didn't mean to kill Anne's son. He was in the wrong elevator at the wrong time. Hakuna Matata. Another good phrase. Not exactly the same, but you know, you could say that too. And, So yeah, then Nadia committed uh, you could say she escalated the situation by crashing the moon, because that's where the feds were. She crashed the feds' moon base and the moon. And then they came to arrest her and her friends, but her friends don't know what she did. So her friends are like, we should get out of here anyways, because they want to kill all of the original 100, because they're, politically, they're political obstacles on Mars, being the first 100 there and all. So Nadia's friends don't even know what she's done, but they're like, we should get out anyways. And so they're on the run from the feds. Definitely going to be tried for war crimes if they get caught. But they don't even know that. Only Nadia knows. But the feds come. They've already bombed their fucking friends, and that's why Nadia crashed the moon. And then they pull up, with the SWAT teams. And somebody blows up the city. I don't even know who blew up the city. It's kind of ambiguous. All of a sudden, this huge bubble city is depressurized. The fucking bubble is in shreds. And there's explosions and armed forces invading. People are running everywhere. And if they're not running, they're dead on the ground. And in the chaos, they're like, let's escape so that we don't get killed by whoever is doing all of this. Most likely get killed or taken to prison. So let's run. And then they meet the Coyote, who, if you don't know the Coyote, he's been like a legend on Mars for like 30 years, 40 years. Some people say he snuck onto the original ship. Some say he's been there since the beginning of time. But he's like, I don't know, he's like some weird desert figure who like travels around and like finds people who are lost in the desert and like helps them. I don't know. He's very mythical. Shadow figure. What he's up to, nobody knows. Anyways, the Coyote leads them to Michelle. And then Michelle, the old group psychologist, he's like an old man now because he didn't take the vaccine, I think. I don't think he took the vaccine, or maybe they were just shocked to see him after 40 years. Most of the original 100 are either dead or 85. So they haven't seen him in a while, so they were probably like really shocked, even though they all look just as old as him. But they did take a vaccine to make themselves feel young forever. And anyways, they meet Michelle, the old psychologist for the original 100, and he's like, come with me if you want to live. And they like run away with him. And then there's some young guy, like some young guy is there too. And Michelle, if you don't remember, he ran away with like half of the original 100. Well, not half, but there was a group of the original 100 who ran away, people say, and started a cult. Which that's true, by the way. Just so you know, that's true. It's a pretty crazy cult. They have orgies and they eat dirt while having orgies. They just shovel dirt in their mouths. And that was the last time we saw Michelle, was him joining the cult with the Japanese scientist Hiroko, who is the leader of the orgy dirt cult. And so yeah, they're running away with that Michelle. And Michelle, they drive for a while, and then they come to a canyon, and then they're like, we're gonna be really they're like hiding from the government and everybody. And they're on their way to the lost colony. There was a lost colony that was started by Hiroko when she ran away. And there's always rumors, but nobody knows where it is. They just know it's somewhere in the southern hemisphere. And there's this hidden colony, which has never, been found and doesn't want to be found. And they're being taken there, and they are riding in rock cars. That part really cracked me up. Like, when they get to the canyon with Michelle, he's like, all right, we're going to have to take these the rest of the way. And they're boulders. They're rovers disguised as boulders. And they're going to be driving these boulder rovers, like 25 kilometers or some shit. I don't know. Or I don't even know how far. It was quite a while, though. It was going to take them like 8 hours. But, the rovers probably aren't that fast because they're rocks. But, so they're driving these boulders, like, for like 8 hours through a canyon to go to the hidden colony. The end and the beginning of part H.